Hey, what's going on, everybody? Robert with Guitar Journeys here. We are live in the guitar room tonight, and I got some cool stuff to show y'all. So come on, get in here. I'll give y'all a few minutes. I'm early. I like to come in a little early, so y'all have a little bit of time to get in here. To see what's going on. See what's happening, man. See what's shaking. So, I'll give you all a few minutes. Yeah, I'll grab me a guitar and start playing around or something. But, until then, let's get going, guys. Come on now. So, let me go get my Stratocaster and I'll play around with that for a few minutes. Well, maybe I'll play around with this one over here. Hang on just a second. Let me get a guitar. Let me get a guitar I can play around with. Oh, goodness. This thing is heavy, man. This thing is a little bit heavy. Hey, we got somebody over here checking me out. What's going on? Whoa. All right, everybody, what's going on? Who we got in here? You want to say hello? Or you just want to watch? Because either way, I'm cool with it. Oh, man. I've gotten into a habit of putting my foot on top of something when I play my guitar. So it's real hard to try to do it without that. Let me see what I got. I have a feeling this is going to be a little too much. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little too much right there. Dang it, I need a little something. All right, hello everybody. I don't have this guitar plugged in or anything. I just thought I'd mess around with it. Let's see how out of tune it is. All right, we got some people. Check it out. I haven't picked up this guitar in probably 3 or 4 months. I bought this guitar about, I would say maybe 10 years, at least, maybe 11 years. I bought it at a pawn shop for a whole total of $75. I bought this and a little amp. This was my first electric guitar. What's going on, everybody? All right. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? It's good to see you guys. Play some Led Zeppelin. I don't know any Led Zeppelin. I don't know I did tell my wife though the other day when we were listening to Stairway to Heaven. I said, man, I think I could probably play that. But the thing about a song like that is it takes so long to learn it. I mean, you literally have to practice it like, oh man, an hour or two like every day. Um, I like playing easy songs. Dire Straits, I love Dire Straits, man. Dang, I love Dire Straits. Do you listen to a lot of Dire Straits? Hello, from where? Hmm. I don't know where that is, man. But hello. I'm happy to have you here. I got my foot up on this little battery deal. The other thing about playing music on my live shows, that they don't give you like a strike, but they give you a copyright. And when you get a copyright and it says this video cannot be monetized, so I don't know if that takes away the hours, how that works. So I'm not gonna play like music on my live shows because the reason I'm doing the live shows to begin with is to try to get hours. When you do a live show, the hour, let's say you do an hour and you have like, let's say 10 people, right? 10 people are watching you for the whole hour. That's 10 hours. So if you make a video and you post a video and let's say 1,000 people watch you, your video, but they only watch about under a minute, right? Then that's like not very much time, right? I'm having a real hard time. I've been putting on videos for over a year now, and I had 291 watch hours. If that kind of lets you know like what I'm talking about. So since I started doing live shows, I've got like 55 hours more than what I had. And I've done about, I think around 4 to 5 live shows where I go on for about an hour. Let me see. Oh yeah. Yeah, you definitely do know the group. I think I have a CD right over here. Yeah, I jam that, man. I mean, I jam that hard. I jam it until it sounds like the speakers are gonna pop apart. That's actually one of my favorite songs. There's a video of a guy that has like one of those deals wrapped up on his head. There's a video on YouTube where he's sitting there playing. Him and another guy, they're sitting there playing Dire Straits. They're like doing street performing somewhere. But yeah, that's some guitar playing there, man. So like I was saying. Like I was saying before, my thing is Jacksonville, Florida. Hope everything is well. Yeah, man, everything's cool. How's it doing in Jacksonville? How's the weather over there? So I grew up listening to rock and roll music when I was a teenager, when I was in my 20s and my 30s. I rocked it out. I turned my stereo up as loud as I could get it, you know. But when I got like kind of introduced to the blues. Um, that was that. I can't get enough of it, man. We're doing great. Already hot, huh? Yeah, I know it's coming here too. In Kansas, it's crazy weather because like today it was in the 60s. Tomorrow it's going to be in the 70s. And you just never know, like one day it's just going to be boom in the hundreds. You wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and it's 100 degrees already. You can't do. I don't go outside, man. I tell everybody I'm an inside cat. When it's 100 and some degrees, no, I don't even go outside, man. I get in the car just long enough to go to the rec center to do a little exercise. But you know, the rec center has air conditioner. So, but yeah, man, I tried going out like a couple of times and doing some stuff outside. But being I'm in my 60s now, I honestly felt like I was going to have a heat stroke. And people out here actually do have heat strokes and die. So I tell my wife, man, I can't go outside and do nothing, honey. It's too hot. I don't want to die. I'm going to stay inside in the air conditioner. But blues music, let me just get back to blues music. I just have to preach my blues music stuff to you rockers, especially if you're a guitar player. Check out some music like Kenny Wayne Shepherd. That's a little bit much for beginners. That's a little bit much for me. Eric Clapton, J.J. Cale. These guys, you can find something that's a little slower, like maybe in the slow blues, B.B. King, Freddie King, Albert King, anybody with the name of King and he's black, that's a blues guy. Yeah, that's what gets you here too, man, is the humidity. So like we'll have 100 degrees and then the heat index will make it 108. And I'm telling you, that ain't nothing to play with, man. You feel like you're going into an oven. So, like I said, man, I just stay inside. I've done more work outside this year than I have, I think, all the years since we've lived here. We've lived here, it was 7 years in February. And every spring and every fall, I go out and I do as much work around the house. It's kind of an older house. But I go out and I do, don't get me wrong, I don't go like crazy. You know, I'm old, dude. I'm old. But I've been doing like putting in landscaping, putting in mulch, doing a little painting here and there. We had a new roof put on and new gutters. So I'm still going around trying to find the nails and just, you know, stuff like that. Because I know that pretty soon it's going to get hot. I need to do some work on the porch. There's always something to do, always. I really would like to sell this house, get a nice apartment, maybe an RV, and just kind of take it easy and go around and play my guitar. That's the kind of stuff I like to do when I practice. So you don't use your pinky very much, right? It's the finger that you don't use hardly ever. So what I do is I try to train this pinky to work. Then I practice on my picking. You could do straight picking like down, You do up. You do alternating picking. That's where you go up and down. Now, the difficult part about what I'm doing here is trying to keep it the same, like 4. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I do all the time when I'm not like playing, making videos. I just practice all the time like the. We have any guitar players in here? I can show you guys a few little tricks. I can teach you the cage system. Something ain't right. Uh-oh. Don't give me a scratch on my guitar. I don't like that. I'm going to move me around a little bit. Even though I only paid $75 for it and I've had it for 10 years. Play some who? Oh, rockabilly? Man, I don't know any of that. I don't know any rockabilly. What I'm doing right now is just playing a few things. I've been working on that forever. That and To me, I consider that hard playing. It takes a lot of, it takes a lot more power, brain power, you know, and you have to really focus. Um, like I said, I like to play like easy stuff, stuff that comes easy, stuff that flows easy, stuff that I could just put on the music and play along with it. And like with the blues, the good thing about the blues for guitar players is if you are a guitar player, you know what a jam track is. Well, it's the best jam track you'll ever get, man. Just put on some blues song and play along with them. Rock and roll, I don't know. I mean, some rock and roll, but most of the time their solos are so like intense and so long and hard, and you have to look up the tabs, and you have to kind of learn. It's a lot of work, man. I was looking at like I was playing along with one of Kenny Wayne Shepherd's songs today, and I was trying to do the soloing. All right, well, this guy's a fantastic guitar player. He's a fantastic solo. Yeah, House of the Rising Sun, you got her, man. It's a hard song to play. I've been trying to learn how to play that thing for about, I'm embarrassed to say how many years. Honestly, I am. I don't know if I'll ever get the hang of playing that song. It's a lot of work to play that stupid song. And when you're done with when the song is over, man, your fingers are tired, your hand is tired. You wouldn't think so out of like, what, 4 chords? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chords. And then you think, oh, that sounds pretty good. I'm doing good. And then you put on the music and you try playing along with the music. Ugh, it's hard, man. Whenever you're trying to play along with the music, until you really learn it, you're either too fast or you're too slow. You're never like right on time. Then I worked on this for forever. All right, let's try again. The other thing too is that, like I told you, I haven't picked up this guitar in probably 3 or 4 months, so I'm not used to this guitar at all. But it's in there somewhere. That's a lot of work too. So I was watching an interview with Joe Walsh. And you guys know Joe Walsh? Okay, I'll give you a couple minutes to see if you can figure out if you know who Joe Walsh is. But he was, I seen an interview of him, and they asked him what was the best thing, that he done in his career, in his music career. And he said, well, I think the best thing would be being part of Hotel California. And he said, because it's one of the number one loved songs, and no matter where we go, all over the world, everybody knows that song. So I would have to agree. If you were part of that song, he helped write it, and he played it. He played a big part of that song. He's a fantastic guitar player. Hello, how you doing? Hey, John, what's going on, buddy? But yeah, I love me some Eagles, man. But you don't want to mess with the Eagles and put it on YouTube, because I did that and I got a strike. I opened up my computer one day and there's a big deal that said, you have a strike. And I said, what the hell is a strike? Is that good or bad? So I started reading on it. It said, if you get 3 strikes within a certain amount of time, YouTube will shut off your channel. So you don't want to get a strike. It's definitely a bad thing. Then I watched a couple of other videos about, because I got it, it said I got it because of the Eagles song. So I watched a couple of other videos, and this guy was saying that he had like maybe a couple of thousand videos on YouTube, and he did an Eagles video and got a strike. So he said, whatever you do, stay away from Eagles music when it comes to YouTube. So yeah. How's about Blackberry Smoke? Any of you people heard of Blackberry Smoke? Or seen any of their music or like any of their music? Been a long time since I played that. This is that's a Blackberry black. Now you got me all screwed up. I'm blaming on you guys. Blackberry Smoke. That's one of their songs. Waiting for the Thunder. Let's see. All right. Anyways, for those of you that like to listen to music or like to watch videos, that's going to be the artist of this show, Blackberry Smoke. They are a current group. They, I mean, I don't know if they're out on tour right now, but they just came out with a new album not too long ago, and they're all alive. They're all walking around and playing guitar, and I'd say they're probably in their, I would guess maybe in their late 30s. I'd have to look that up. Charlie Starr is the lead singer, and yeah, check them out, man. They got some really good music. Very good guitar players. Their songs are pretty easy to play. I kind of forgot how to... Oh well. When I get off of here and I go to play it, I'm gonna know it like nobody's business. Let's see. I cannot pick that up for nothing. Okay, hey. I was hoping that we'd have more people in here. I wanted to show you guys my travel guitar. So, anyways, you want to see this guitar? It's an Epiphone. And for those of you that are thinking about playing a guitar, just haven't pulled the trigger on it, if you go down to your pawn shop, you could pick up a guitar like this for probably around $100. It actually plays really nice. It's got some hot pickups on it. I plug that thing into the amplifier, man, it blasts. Okay. What we got in here? 4 people. Okay, 4 people. I want to show you guys something. Y'all see this? Okay, I know it's backwards. I think it's backwards. There's a thing on here where you can turn it around and you can read it. But I'm afraid to do that because I'm afraid I'll lose you guys. But check this out. Okay, so it says overhead right here. Let me turn this a little bit for you guys. Okay, so right here it says overhead. And it has the little airplane on it. And over here it says Journey Instruments. Okay, so that's the company that makes this guitar. Okay, so yeah, check it out, man. This is a guitar. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the story before I show you the guitar. I was gonna go to California for my 60th birthday. I had never flown before, and my wife wanted to go visit her mom because she was getting in bad health. So we decided we were going to fly to California and stay out there almost 2 weeks. And I was freaking out, man, because I didn't want to be without a guitar for 2 weeks. You're going to kill me, man. No guitar for 2 weeks? What kind of torture is that? Right? So anyways, I was thinking all this stuff like, well, maybe I'll buy a guitar when I get there. You know, hey, my sister, what's going on? So, anyways, I thought, well, maybe I'll buy a guitar when I get there at the pawn shop or something, and then, I don't know, I'll sell it back to him or something. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. But I got to have a guitar, man. I can't, no way can I be 2 weeks without a guitar, you know? That's like torture, man. So, I did a little research. And I found this guitar, and so I went ahead, you know, I mean, I checked, I watched a ton of videos on it. I read a bunch of reviews on it. I was looking around trying to find a cheaper price. and the price stayed the same for, I was looking up for a couple of months. But I finally pulled the trigger on this thing, man. It's one of the best purchases I've made. I take it about everywhere I go. Let me get up and show you. But just to let you know, it fits in the overhead compartment. Perfect, absolutely perfect. No room to spare. I want to show you guys this case first. Okay, it makes a, you can wear it as a backpack, and it's got a handle here, and there's a handle here, so it makes it real easy to carry it. The material is top notch. I mean, they didn't skimp on making this bag, man. This thing is very good material. The zippers are very good. I've never had a problem with the bag at all. Let's see, where's that zipper? You guys see everything okay? Let me get you turned around here. Hang on. Okay, let's see. I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing here. Alrighty. Okay, check it out. You guys can see it pretty good. My sister seen the guitar because I took it to her house. We actually went down to my sister's house because we had a dog that we didn't have nobody to watch. And I didn't want to leave my car sitting at the airport for a whole week. Thank you, Candy. My sister, we drove down to Des Moines and my sister watched our car and our dog for a week while we went to California. But she's seen this guitar because I took it down. Well, that's how you do it. You put it together like that. You tighten up this little nut right here. Voila, you got a guitar. And it does play really nice. It's a little hard to get used to because it's so little. I mean, it's quite a bit smaller than a normal guitar. Let's see. But that's it. Now they do come in different colors. And this thing ran me about $1,500. But this is a very special guitar because of the way it's made. So most guitars that are made out of wood, you have to be really careful where you take it. If it's too wet, like down in Florida, you're going to have a really bad problem with humidity. This thing will soak up water. I mean, not this one, but wood. An acoustic guitar that's made out of wood, you have to be real careful because it'll soak up water quick. I mean, one night, a few hours. When it gets real humid here, all of my acoustic guitars go out of tune real bad. That just tells you that they're shrinking, they're like expanding, they're shrinking all the time. But this guitar is made out of carbon fiber, some high-tech stuff. So you could literally take this guitar anywhere. You could take it to the coldest place, to the hottest place, to the wettest, to the driest. It's not going to affect this guitar any. When I was thinking about buying it, I was watching all kinds of videos. And one guy was doing a review on this guitar. And he said that if Batman had a guitar, this would be it. So, for that reason, I call it my Batman guitar. There you go. She's in tune. I'm really impressed with this guitar. I've had it. Well, I bought it when I was 60, and I'm almost 63. Oh my God. Time for another guitar, right? It does have a pickup, so you can plug it into an amplifier. You don't need no batteries or nothing. Very impressive. Most of your acoustic guitars that you plug in, the electric ones, well, I have two. That has to be, one you have to put a battery in it. The other one you have to recharge it. This one doesn't have a battery and no place to recharge it. You just hook it up to the amplifier. The only downside about that is that it doesn't have any controls, like no volume, treble, bass, that kind of stuff. But I've only plugged it into the amplifier like maybe a couple of times. Usually when I'm in a hotel room, I don't have an amplifier, right? Alright guys, so that's that. This is an overhead guitar made by Journey Instruments. I'm going to show you how you take it apart. I usually do keep it together, and I keep it in my spare room, my wife's spare room, but she don't say nothing if I keep it in there. Okay, so you gotta loosen this little deal up, loosen it up till it comes all the way. You can hear it when it clicks in there. Okay, did you hear that little click? Then you push this button. There's a little button right here. See it? Okay, push that button, and oh, I don't want to drop this thing, man. That would not be good. There you go. All right, let's see. Then you set it in here. Y'all see me? Put it in there like that. Got this little flap right here. I know you guys can't see me the best right now. Got a little compartment over here where you put the neck. Let's take this off. Put the neck in there, like that. Come on, man, get in there. I left my Bluetooth deal onto my stereo. I keep hearing a dinging. Okay, see that? There you go. And you just put it in there. There's a little zipper right here. That way the neck stays in there nice and tight. And then for me, because I'm always really careful, I'll put a rag over the top of it. I don't want it getting, I don't want the strings getting over there scratching. And you close it up like that. Then you zip it up. And you're ready to hit the airport. Yeah. For those of you that's been in the airport lately, you'll see quite a few people with guitars, and they'll have it like a backpack, and then they have it sticking way up in the air. Well, when they sit down, they have to sit there with that thing, you know. I didn't want to do that. And no way was I going to put one of my nice guitars in the luggage. That wasn't happening. I even thought about shipping one of my guitars to where we were going and then shipping it back home. And I said, oh my God, that's going to cost a ton of money to do that. So anyways, that's how I went. I went with that one. So, all right, anybody want to ask me any questions? Anybody have anything they want to say? Come on, ask me, man. I'm an old man with a lot of knowledge. I'm not as dumb as I look. Oh, man. That's bad, huh? That's bad. All right. Calm down, calm down. Hang on, I'm going to get my Stratocaster. That's my baby. All right. This over here, I gotta be careful because the ceilings are real low over here. But this is my Stratocaster. It's an American Strat. Yes, it's missing a knob. I took it apart and I customized it. I took that knob off of there. Fender, if you like that idea, you're welcome to use it. You might want to send me some money though for my idea. Actually, there was a couple of years, I think it was in the 80s. Fender made Stratocasters with two knobs. You guys look it up if you want to check it out and see. But they did make it for a few years, and then they brought it back to three knobs. What it does, I'm going to tell you what these knobs do. Okay, let's set this down right here. Uh-oh, still can't see it. All right. So, when you have these pickups down here, this pickup, when you have the switch this way, then it's for this pickup. When you have it up here like this, then it plays these two. When you have it here, I think it plays maybe all of them, maybe. This here is for these two. This one is for that one. Okay. The tone knobs. So there used to be a tone knob here, and there's a tone knob there. So this tone knob down here is for when you're on this side. The other tone knob is for when you go up here. Okay? But my problem was that I kept hitting that tone knob, the volume knob used to be here, and I kept hitting that volume knob and making it either shut off or go crazy loud. And I tried for years to get used to that knob. And I don't know, for some reason, I couldn't get used to not hitting that thing. Either my finger would get tied up in it, my pinky, because I put my pinky down when I play like that. But for one reason or another, I kept shooting that thing up real loud. So, anyways. So what are you up to tonight, Candy? My sister's name is Candace. Watching Survivor? Oh. I never could get into that show. Excuse me, guys. Anybody else want to ask me anything? Want to ask me why I'm so bald? Want to ask me why I wear a hat? Now you know why. Because all my hair fell out, that's why. I can't believe we don't have no guitar players in here tonight. Where's all my people? No guitar players? Oh my God. That's another thing I've been working on forever. Oh man, Candy, you're the only one left in here. I play it all the time, but for some reason tonight I can't get it right. Hey, maybe that's it. When it's something that you haven't played for a while, like you can't get it right away, but after you play around with it for a while, it kind of comes to you. What was for supper? Tacos. Taco Tuesday. Oh crap, it's Wednesday. Well, we were a day late on the tacos, okay? We're almost, yummy. We're almost in an hour here, guys. trying some new chords. So part of the cage system is the C, okay? So this is some of the chords that I do not use. And this here is like so it's a bottom of the G shape chord, but it would be, this would be a B, because there's a B right here, and there's a B right there. So if you go like that, you get a B sound. See, there's a B, there's a B. And then the C shaped, but you gotta use your pinky, not your pinky, but your finger. You gotta use your finger to bar it right there. So this is a E. Okay, hang on just a second. Okay, and then this is the B. And it's really handy because there's your A, there's your D, right? So A, D, there's your E, and then you can do D is over here. Then you're back to your C, D, E. Anyways, you get the picture. They are, anytime you're learning something new, it takes a little bit of practice to get the hang of it. I mean, I know all my other bar chords really good. There's still a few of them that I'm not the best at. Mostly down here, I'm not the best at the chords down here. G, G7, G minor, A, A7, A minor, and then B, no, A, B, C. Just don't use the chords down here very often. But, those are all C's. The reason it is good to know all your chords is because when you're playing regular bar chords, you have like up here is your G and up here is your C, and then you don't have another G until you get down to here. Right? And C down here. Right? C, G, and then G, and then C. So if you can get some in the middle, like right here, then when the song is going up and down in the pitch, you'll have a chord in the middle. So that's the reason why you want to learn all your chords. There's a C. That's a C sharp minor. There's a C minor. There's a C. No, there's a C. C minor, C7. But when you come down here, you can have another C. It doesn't sound like as good as the others. It's probably just me because I'm not used to it yet. Okay, and then you have another B right here. Right? So you have a B up here, you have a B right here, and if you had a B right here, that's in the middle. So that's why you want to learn your all of your chords. Here's an E, here's an E, and then you have an E in the middle, and then there's an E right here. So, yeah. I wanted to get really good at your main, I would call it a mainstream chord, like your open chords, and then your 6th string bar chord and your 5th string bar chord. Those are the ones that are used mostly. But then you start searching for more chords. You're like, man, I need something in the middle. I'm going from here to here, and then I need something in here. And you go into the cage system. And when you learn the cage system, that's a chord you can learn. It's the same as like, okay, so this is an E. let's take this string right here. Okay, this is the A string. A, B, C, no, A, B, C, D, E, and then F, and then G, and then A. See, from here to here, the 12 frets. So, kind of forgot what I was going to say, but that's one of the bad things about getting old, man. Your ideas kind of go in and out real quick. Come on, you guys, talk to me. I'm going to get out of here pretty soon. We have a total of 9 people. I like Eric Clapton. I'm not going to say love, because I don't want to put myself in that category. You know what I mean? I love Eric Clapton's guitar playing, but I don't know. There's something about his music that I kind of like connect really good. And he must feel the same way I do about playing things that are easy and that come, you know, if it comes easy to you and you can play it easy, then that's your wheelhouse, man. That's your thing. You know, when you start playing stuff that's hard, that you have to really, really work on it, and even some of it you don't even want to play, but you're just doing it for someone else, you know, that's work. That's more like work. When you're playing something that comes easy and it's fun, then you're having fun, right? Let's see. Ah, we all know that song, right? But yeah. I was telling you guys about a guy named Kingfish, and I was watching some of his videos. Yeah, rock on. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. My uncle says, hello, rock on. Right on, uncle. What's going on, brother? Your Uncle Bruce? There's a place in Colorado called, and it's funny too, man, because the original owner's name was Bruce, right? And then the guy he sold it, and the guy that bought it, his name was Bruce too, which is kind of cool because the name of the bar was Bruce's. Kind of ironic, right? That's kind of crazy. But anyways, their specialty was mountain oysters. Any of y'all know what mountain oysters are? I used to have to go out there about every couple of months and unplug all their drains because they had so much grease down the damn drain. It was always plugging up. But mountain oysters are, let's see, how are we going to say this? Well, we'll just say it the proper way. They are beef testicles. The huevos, cabronos. They take the bull's balls and they slice them up into little slices and they bread them and they deep fry them. And some people call them bull fries. Some people call them mountain oysters. They are good. They're very good. They sound gross, but they're very good to eat. What do you think, Candy? You ever had any mountain oyster? What? Look, my uncle, the famous place in the band is called Iron Maiden. Oh, dude, that's too crazy. That's too cool. Cause I got me some Iron Maiden. I actually got a ticket one night. Hey man, you got me a ticket one night, dude. I was about 20-some years old, and it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had an Iron Maiden album, and I had that turned up about as loud as it would go, and I had about, I don't know, 5 or 6 guys come over from after work. We were all in there, man, getting, blasted and drinking beer, and next thing I know, someone's knocking on the door like pretty loud, and I said, "Who the hell's knocking on my door like that?" And I went and opened the door, and it was a couple of police officers. And he said, "Hey man, you gotta turn that down." And I said, "All right, that's cool." And he left, and as soon as he left, I turned it up again. And he came right back and he said, "I'm gonna write you a ticket this time, kid." And I was jamming out to Iron Maiden. I think my stupid neighbor called, I was living in an apartment building. I had a neighbor upstairs. And I'm pretty sure it was him because like the next weekend, I was listening to the album again and he got all pissed off and came downstairs and told me, "You need to keep that crap turned down, man. You're living in an apartment building. There's all kinds of people around here." But that's very cool, man. How's your uncle doing? Living on a prayer. I went and seen them in Denver. I seen Cinderella and Bon Jovi in Denver in about 1980. I'd say about 87 or 88. Yep. I was walking down the sidewalk, and a couple of guys that I work with pulled up and they said, "Hey, what are you doing right now?" And I said, "Right now I'm walking home." "Why?" And he said, "We're headed to Denver to watch Bon Jovi. Do you want to go?" And I said, "Let me check my money." And I looked and I said, "All right, let's go. How much is the ticket?" He said, "I don't know, man, probably like around $20. I said, "Okay, let's go." So there you have it, man. I think it was called the Pepsi Center in Denver. Not really sure about that. I know it was next to the Mile High Stadium. But yeah, man, I went and seen Bon Jovi. He come flying out on one of those little zip lines from way back behind. He come flying out like that and then dropped off onto the stage and started rocking out. But yep, I definitely like that song. I tell you, man, I was into heavy metal. I liked heavy metal. I liked hard rock, Cinderella, Bon Jovi, White Snake. There was a lot of them. But yeah, I did listen to Iron Maiden, Metallica. But like I said, I kind of got into blues music, and I just love the way blues is, man, because I was thinking about this the other night. Why do I like blues so much? So like when you listen to rock and roll, it's more like the whole band, right? When you are listening to Play Tears of the Dragon, I don't know that song, man. I don't know that one. He's just visiting. Oh, that's cool, man. He says, "Hell yeah, rock on. Thank you for showing up." I can't play any Iron Maiden. That's some intense playing right there, man. That your guitar players were too good, brother. Too good. Was who? You say you were the drummer? Your uncle was the drummer? Is that what you said? That is cool, man. Where you guys from? Where you at right now? What state? Tell me what state you're from and or where you're at, what state? And what did your uncle do with the band? Was he a drummer or wasn't the singer, was he? I wished I had my Iron Maiden album right here so I could show it to you. I was going to take and hang up about probably 4 or 5 album covers. Oh, from the UK, very cool. Wow, he's a singer. Oh, very cool, man. Let me see. I'm gonna give you the rocker, man. Yeah, brother. I enjoyed your music, dude. We partied out with it. Me and my buddies, we were getting all stoned and drunk, and we were just, we were definitely jamming out, and maybe a little too loud. I got a ticket, and I had to pay that stupid ticket. Because I like to party so much, day shift didn't work for me, man. I got fired almost every day shift job I had because I would come in like too late, too sick, or still drunk, too hungover, smelling like booze. Just didn't go to work at all, missed too many days. So I found second shift, and that fit perfect for me, man. I could sleep until noon. I didn't have to be at work until 3 o'clock. When I got off of work, the bars were hopping. I could go to the bar and I could shut the bar down and then go eat breakfast and then go home. When the sun started coming up, I would crash it out, man. As soon as I seen that sun, I said, that's it, man. That's my alarm clock. It's time for me to crash. But it worked out great. Then I worked in the packing house most of my life, and I worked in the cooler. So they keep it about 34, 33, somewhere around in there. I mean, it's just right above freezing. Every once in a while, you'll see just a little bit of ice on the cattle in the cooler. So every once in a while, they would go below freezing, but they bring it back up. They kept it, above freezing. And man, I'll tell you what, when it's, like the Colorado. Okay, so it does get up to 100, but you don't have the crazy humidity. But when you got a little bit of a hangover from the night before, and it's 100 degrees outside, and you're going to go to work, and you step into that 30, let's say 34, 33 degrees temperature, man, that's nice. It was hard work, but it was nice and cool. You'd be sweating. I mean, you'd have to take your coat off, and all we had on was these really thin, like they call them a frock, kind of like I don't know, man. I wouldn't say a doctor, but maybe like someone you see them working behind the makeup counter or something. They'll have like that white little coat on. That's a frock. So we wear frocks, but we'd still be sweating in there, man. But yeah, that's so cool, man. So, what was your, I could have to go look back, but, I mean, I know you said his name, but very cool, man. Thank you for coming on, guys. I appreciate that. I think I'm going to get out of here, man. We're over an hour. You guys still watching me? All I'm doing is just playing the scales right now. That's a mode. That's let's see. Ionian mode. Whoop, I messed that one up. All right. God bless you, and I hope you have good health for all your years, man. Yeah, we're still here. Cool, man. Cool. You guys are, and I gotta say you're bored that you're watching me, but thank you, man. Good night from the UK. All right, man. Hey, I really appreciate you guys checking me out. I have shows on Wednesday at 7 and Friday at 5. I'm trying to find that happy spot where I get the most people come and watch me. And I'm trying to get 4,000 watch hours so I can get monetized on YouTube. So I can have a little bit of money to help me travel around to nursing homes. If you guys check out my channel, I put on shows at nursing homes. And it's all about having fun. And I'm bringing a little fun for those people. I figure it's a good place for me to get used to playing in front of people. And I'm bringing some joy into their life. And you know, you'd be surprised, man. A lot of those people have Alzheimer's. And when I start playing, they know the song. They'll sit there and sing almost every word to the song. And I love that, man. I mean, that's better than money for me. That just makes my day when I see someone start singing. And I just talked to that person like a couple of minutes before I started playing, and that person don't even know like what day it is or where they're at. But when I start playing the music, boom, man, they light up, they start singing. Some of them even get up and start dancing. I said, man, I need to find those too, because I said I was going to show you guys, and I don't know where I put them, but I have cards made up, and on the bottom, or on about the middle of the card, it says, music is medicine. That's because the spirit never forgets. You know, that's right, man. So Glenn Campbell, when he had dementia, he didn't like know hardly nothing. I think he even got to the point where he couldn't talk, but he could still play the guitar. And that guy's an awesome guitar player. A lot of people don't know that he was a really fantastic guitar player, but that guy was. I look for anything I can find on the internet that has like documentaries of different musicians, and I seen one on him, and he was sitting there playing like kind of like I am, but I mean really really good. And that blew me away, man. I had no idea that guy was that good of a guitar player. But yep, he is. All right, man. Oh, I want to show your uncle my guitar. Check it out, buddy. I customized it myself. It looked a lot different than that when I bought it. And I'm going to show you something else really cool. Hang on just a minute. I got a tattoo of the guitar on my leg right here. I can't get it up there for you guys. Hang on, man. I'm going to fall over trying to show you my tattoo. Oh, there it is. All right. It's a tattoo of this guitar. All right, guys. I'm going to cut out. Hey, you guys, right on, yeah, man. Hey, you guys, join me on Friday, okay? I would be honored to have you guys back. We'll do something special. I don't know. I'll come up with something between now and Friday. I'll definitely have my Iron Maiden album. I think I only have one. I might have two. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm going to get out of here and go relax. My neck's kind of bothering me a little bit. And peace out, everybody. All right, man. Ooh-yah! Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate it. I hope to see you guys on Friday. Friday at 5 o'clock. Later.